I'm sure you've heard the news, but if you haven't, hold on to your hats. Please subscribe before we proceed. Brought to you by Koollife TV. President Biden's announcement is shaking the political stage. President Joe Biden, against all expectations, has announced he won't be running for re-election in 2024. This leaves the Democrats scrambling for a new candidate just weeks before their convention. After a rocky debate with Trump and mounting pressure about his age and health, Biden decided to bow out. No sitting president has ever stepped down this late in the race. Never before has a sitting president and presumptive nominee dropped out of the race so late in the process, and Mr. Biden's decision to do so underscores the severity of the crisis that enveloped his campaign after his disastrous debate performance against former President Donald Trump, his Republican rival, in late June. In the days following the debate, a growing chorus of Democrats openly expressed concern over the president's health and mental state, his ability to defeat Trump in November, and his capacity to lead the country for 4 more years. The pressure to step aside steadily increased as Democratic lawmakers and governors went days without hearing from Mr. Biden directly, allowing questions about his future to swirl within the party ranks, and a growing number of Democrats on Capitol Hill publicly called for him to step aside. In the weeks since the debate, the president tried to push back, insisting in a series of public appearances and meetings with Democratic elected officials that he was committed to staying in the race. "I'm not going anywhere," he vowed. But even longtime allies began to urge him to change course. The pressure eventually became insurmountable, with top Democrats in Congress telling Mr. Biden that he should step aside and allow a replacement to face off against Trump in November. Mr. Biden is the first sitting president who is eligible for re-election to decline to run again since President Lyndon Johnson stepped aside the spring before the 1968 election. Johnson's vice president, Hubert Humphrey, won the Democratic nomination that year and lost to Richard Nixon. The Democratic Party now faces a huge challenge, picking a new nominee without the usual primaries. The decision falls to party delegates, and they gotta act fast to unite behind a strong candidate. This turn of events adds a whole new twist to the 2024 election. Who will rise to the occasion for the Democrats? Stay tuned, folks, this political drama is just heating up. Kindly subscribe now.